Hello and welcome to another episode of Unboxed, a show where we unbox games and talk about them. So this is Alex, of course, and I wanted to kind of take this opportunity to thank you for all the new subscribers and hope you guys enjoy the content we have on the site. We have a welcome video for all the new initiates of and new subscribers of Games and Me, and I think that video kind of shows how much dedicated we are towards the community, because we didn't start this because, we just needed an excuse to meet up every Sunday. It's also because we wanted to kind of give the community the website, the podcast, the videos that they've been longing for all this time. Because we've had review scores even in movies for a long time now, and this number doesn't really tell you personally what you like. And I hope you guys kind of see that's what we're trying to do here. So let me get the ball rolling here. Unboxed is basically a show where we open up, we obviously unbox stuff, but we also talk about some of the facts surrounding it. And every now and then we get something called a mystery unboxing video. And what it is we basically get something in the mail, and we don't open it up until, we give you guys some clues as to what they are so that you can guess what they are. So today's episode is actually a mystery unboxing video. So let me show you guys what it is. So we have two, actually. We have this, which is actually, if you look at this smiley face here, which is, oops, it's actually this. This is obviously from Amazon.com. Let me give you guys a hint as to what this is. This is a Xbox 360 game. Megas and I talked about this in the newest Twee game, which is episode 21. It's one of our podcasts, basically. It's the Pixel and Polygon Protection Group episode. Talked about this. There's a movie coming out. There's an anime movie coming out, and this is being developed. This was developed by Namco Bandai. This is not a new game. This is actually was released last year, I believe. It is from a long-running series that Namco has from the SNES era. So we'll take a look at that later. But the most important thing that I wanted to kind of show you guys is this sucker right here. This came from Hong Kong, and this is a import title. This is not a video game. This is a movie that just came out recently that has a demo for a game that won't come out until 2010, as if it's not convoluted enough already. It's from a long-running franchise that started on the NES, and the guys who created the series are no longer with the company that they worked for. And this movie is actually was actually released maybe about a year or two ago. It's essentially a sequel to I guess arguably one of the most unforgettable and one of the most memorable RPGs of all time on the PlayStation. That should be a big enough clue for you guys, but I'm going to give you guys one more clue. The demo disc is in the wild, so a lot of people have already basically recorded gameplays of it, and you probably started seeing it over the past few days rather. So that's all the clues I'm going to give you guys. So let's open this up, shall we? Alright, so let's open these suckers up. So we'll put this aside for now. And since we don't really need, any kind of tool, we'll just open this sucker up, right? Last clue for this 360 game is actually an RPG. So, in case you guys didn't catch that. Alright, you guys ready? It is Tales of Vesperia for the Xbox 360. This is obviously not the collector's edition. Now, I haven't played any of the Tales games, and I know you guys will flame me for this, but, as a kid, you can only buy so much without your parents' money. So let's open this sucker up, and I'm just going to grab the very first thing that I get here, which is basically, what could we open this up with? I'm just going to open it up with a pair of nail clippers again. Because, that didn't work out too well the last time, so. Oh, look at that. Cleaned it up fairly well. Okay. One of the interesting things about the Tales series is that Tri-Ace used to be part of this team, and as discussed by Magus and I on the Twee Game podcast, the Tri-Ace was actually part of a team called Wolfnet, who basically worked on the Tales series before. And of course, they had like some design differences between the both of them, so that's why they kind of separated from each other. So, I always like games that have color in the manuals and stuff, because it's kind of like that feeling when you got your game and stuff, and you felt like you had something special. And this is, I'm getting this based, thanks to a recommendation by Magus, and thank you again, Magus. So let's open the next one up, right? Shall we? So have you guys guessed yet? Come on, like, this is not that difficult to figure out. Okay. Yes, it was ordered from Play Asia, as you can see here. Let's open this up with nail clippers. You guys guess yet? Okay, I'll show you the Japanese part. Do you see Square Enix? Do you see it? Yes, indeed, folks. This is Advent Children Complete. Yes, as you see, it's about $60. With that said, I wanted to kind of let me quickly open this for you guys. Final Fantasy VII is arguably like one of the most important like RPGs of all time. I personally, like my personal favorite in the entire series is basically Final Fantasy VI, but Final Fantasy VII is pretty up there. In case you haven't played the game, there's like, one of the most emotional moments in the game like actually appeared like midway through it, and it was a really, really sad moment, like, for a lot of RPGers at the time, and it's something that hadn't been done, or at least known to have been done, like, up until that point, and that was really, really powerful. So it actually comes in two different cases, and as you can see here, let me show you the back right here, and it has, yes, the Final Fantasy 13 demo. And this is a really cool case, and I don't know if the American version is actually going to have this, to be honest. So let's open this up. Has feathers. It's really cool. This is only like it only has like this in it, and some some registration thing, which obviously I can't read. I'm not one to read Japanese, and I'm not going to pretend that I read Japanese, but Ted does. So, and here's, of course, the demo. And of course, there's lightning. It says Final Fantasy Trial Version. It's a very pretty case. Of course, it's a Blu-ray. Just a word of, just an FYI, PlayStation 3 owners, you can play import games. So you can get this demo, technically, which is why I bought it. And of course, I don't have Final Fantasy Advent Children, which is why I kind of decided, you know what, I should get the best version possible, and the one with the Final Fantasy 13 demo. Well, I think that about does it for the Unboxed video. Thank you for joining us, and before you go, I wanted to give you guys an opportunity to kind of watch us play Final Fantasy 13 as far as the demo goes, because I know that there's a lot of videos on the internet that already have this and probably have some comments with it, but I'm pretty sure you guys have very specific questions about it. So if you guys go to forum.gamesandme/chat this Sunday between 4 p.m. and 5 p.m. Pacific time, we are actually going to play Final Fantasy 13 live on Ustream, and if you go to the chat room, we will automatically give you the link to the live event. The live event is going to be, again, on Sunday from 4 to 5 p.m. Pacific time, and we are going to be broadcasting that live over the internet on Ustream, so again, go to the chat room, because that's basically where we're going to get your questions. So we're also going to post this on YouTube, but again, this is a great opportunity to know something about a game that we barely know anything of. So if I were you guys, just go to forum.gamesandme/chat, bookmark it, and also, this is a great opportunity to kind of, know about the game, like, what, a year before in advance, So, alright, thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys later.